What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Fantasy Premier League video. And this is my second video of this season. Of course, in the first video I did goalkeepers, the best budget, mid-price and premium goalkeepers, and now in this video we'll be concentrating on the best cheap defenders for 4.5 million and under in fantasy football for the upcoming season. So as you can see on the right, I have the full list of defenders under the 4.5 million price tag, and it is sorted by percentage of teams selected so far. So we'll just have a quick look down through the list, and you see Fofana and Lampdate are the top two. You've Connor Cody, Ayling, Lowton for Burnley. Of course, there is some big names here, guys, and don't rule out the 4.5 million defenders. They are very good picks to help strengthen your team, either it be your midfield, your strikers, or even your defence, just to get the likes of Alexander-Arnold if you do need that money. And of course, these defenders I'll be showing you for 4.5 million, they'll all be nailed on, and they'll all be starting, and they'll all have great fixtures starting off, so they are the reasons I'll be picking these defenders. So let's get straight into it, guys. And up first, the first defender I've picked, no surprise, he's the highest selected defender in the game so far with 26.6% ownership. He's only 4.5 million, and it is Wesley Fofana for Leicester. Now we'll just have a quick look down through the fixtures. They're not too bad. Up first is Wolves, then they're away to West Ham, Norwich, Man City, Brighton, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Man United, Brentford and Arsenal. So their first 10 fixtures are not bad. As we can see, there's only 3 teams with a difficulty rating of 4 in their first 10 games. So Fofana will be a great bargain here. He's definitely underpriced here at 4.5 million, and I don't see why you would pay an extra 0.5 million for the likes of Solanke, or even an extra 1 million for Johnny Evans in the Leicester defence, when you can get a nailed-on starter in Fofana for 4.5 million, which is a bargain. Of course, there's not a huge attacking threat here with Fofana, but like I said, they do have some great fixtures starting off, and that is a great asset to have. The likes of Wolves at home, they have Norwich away, Brighton away, Burnley at home, Crystal Palace away, and Brentford away in their top 10 games. So like I said, even if you don't want to start him for all of them, he'll be a great rotation player for the upcoming season. My next players in this video are probably more attacking than Fofana, but Fofana is nailed on and could be lots of clean sheets, especially here for Leicester. I think they will tighten up this year, and of course they will even be fighting for Champions League football. So Fofana is a great bargain here, guys. Now let's move on to the next player I've selected, and no surprise once again, it's the second most selected player. It's Lamptey for Brighton. He's selected by 19% of teams, and he costs 4.5 million again once, of course. So that was just a bit about Lamptey. He got 1 goal and 3 assists last season, but he only played 887 minutes. 887 minutes, sorry. He's a very attacking right wing back. He did get injured quite a lot last year, which seen him miss lots of game time. But when he was playing, he was very, very good, very attacking player. Brighton are defensively organised. If he isn't playing in pre-season games, you could look at Ben White for Brighton also, who was 4.5 million. But of course, he is less attacking, and there's interest from some Premier League clubs like Arsenal, so he could be sold. But Lamptey is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Now, my next defender I picked out is Luke Ayling for Leeds. So we'll just have a quick look at Ayling. He's a very attacking defender. We'll just go into fixtures. He's nailed on for Leeds. He plays nearly every minute last year. The fixtures aren't great, but Leeds got defensively organised in the second half of the season last year, as we see them playing very, very well. Of course, Dallas is now down as a midfielder in fantasy football, so Ayling is the best Leeds defence option this year. He will be a good rotation sub for just 4.5 million. Like I said, you could even bench him for the first 2 games, start him against Burnley, you could bench him once again against Liverpool. You will have 4 other defenders, and then just look at the next 6 games. They have Newcastle, West Ham, Watford, Southampton, Wolves and Norwich. So they are very promising fixtures for Ayling, and he is definitely one to watch out for once again. Now the next player I selected, is he even on the first page? Yeah, he's just down the bottom here. And it is Holgate for Everton. Now he's only selected by 1.1% of teams. Once again, 4.5 million. But look at these fixtures. Lovely fixtures for Everton, starting off for the new season. And of course, they'll have a new manager in Rafael Benitez, and he will tighten up their defence. Holgate seems to be nailed on. But of course, we will keep an eye out in the preseason games to see how he's playing and if he is playing. He's the cheapest defender for Everton on fantasy football. So we'll just go into Everton's defence. Like I said, Holgate is he's 4.5 million. We'll just have a look at the other Everton defenders. So here they are. Like Digny is 5.5, Keane is 5, Godfrey is 5, Coleman is 5, and Mina is 5. So Holgate is definitely the cheapest way into the Everton defence, and probably one of the most solid. You'd probably be thinking Digny maybe the next more solid, as he's on set pieces and corners. So that is our 4-player, guys. And the final player that I have selected, we'll go to Wolves, and it's a Wolves defender. Now you might be thinking it's Conor Cody, but it's not. The player I've selected here is Ait Nouri for Wolves. Of course, he started the last 8 out of 9 Premier League games last season for Wolves. He got 1 goal and 1 assist while playing only 1,400 minutes. Of course, they did sign him late in the season. Wolves were the 6th best team for goals conceded last year, going by the average. He's a very attacking left wing back. They don't have great fixtures to start off with, but of course, there's a good 4.5 million asset for the long haul. You can see they have a tough first 3 games: Leicester, Tottenham, and Man United. But the fixtures from game week 4 right up to 14 are promising. Watford, Brentford, Southampton, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Leeds, Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Norwich, and Burnley. So once again, guys, a great rotation player to have in your team, and they've great fixtures from game week 4 on. So he is definitely one to keep out for once again, and very attacking, like I said. So there you go, guys. That's just a video on the best cheap defenders for 4.5 million and under in fantasy football for the upcoming season. Now, if you like this video, hit that like button. Of course, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back with lots and lots of FPL content right up till the start of the season and throughout it as well. So like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any players that you think will be great value or great asset this year in fantasy football, leave a comment below and have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.